Trading stocks, options on stocks, futures, options on futures, and retail off exchange foreign currency transactions, Forex, involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance, whether actual or indicated by historical tests of strategies, is no guarantee of future performance or success. There is a possibility that you may sustain a loss equal to or greater than your entire investment, regardless of which asset class you trade, equities, options, futures, or Forex. Therefore, you should not invest or risk money that you cannot afford to lose. Trade Guide Limited is an authorized representative of Forex Max Limited and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority number 229906. G'day folks, this is Danny Younes from superchargewyckoffesa.com. I'm the author of Supercharge Your Trading and Investment Account using Wyckoff Volume Spread Analysis. In today's video, I'm just going to go through the Aussie USD. Now, I covered this yesterday, and I mentioned yesterday, if I bring up the 4-hour chart, we had the Aussie dollar trading around this resistance level. Okay, and that level was based on a trigger point that I set, which was based on this ultra high volume bar. Okay, so we saw ultra high volume on an up bar, which does signify weakness, but all that happened with the pricing action was it just went sideways for the next 4 to 5 bars. And so what I did, I placed a trigger line on the high of that ultra high volume bar, so that if price did break above that level, then we'll look to take trades when we get a sign of strength into the market. Okay, so we saw the Aussie break through. Right, it gave us a sign of weakness, so we got an up thrust, which pushed it back down. Now with this up, after this up thrust, look at the following bar. We had a down bar, a widespread down bar, closing in the middle of the range. Okay, so it's not really a bearish type bar. Now the following bar, we did get a down bar, but quickly after that, we had a bar which completely reversed the move and went back up. Okay, now with the pricing action being above our trigger point, which I set yesterday, which was 79.52, now we look at the smaller time frames to time our entries. Okay, so if I go to the 15-minute chart or the 5-minute chart, it occurred on both time frames. Now we can see here, price broke. All right, and I did mention yesterday we wait for the test, the retest, where it broke, and surely enough we get a sign of strength, a no supply test. All right, a sign of strength, 81. Okay, that was confirmed, and that pushed prices higher. If we also go to the 5-minute chart, all right, we can see the same thing happened. It broke, retested, we got a sign of strength, sign of strength 133, strength coming in. Okay, back at that trigger level that I set, and now of course we've seen the Aussie dollar push higher. Now on the 5-minute we can see they've retraced it back. We got another test here. Okay, so if we just have a look at the volume on that, was the volume was lower than the previous 2 bars. Okay, so that is strength, right? A low volume test. Now we've got a widespread up bar, right? On the volume, which is pretty average. Now it's basically going sideways for the minute. Now if we look at the currency strength, okay, let me just bring that up. Okay, so if we look at the currency strength, the US dollar is basically the weakest currency. Right, it's sitting at around 2.2, 2.3. All right, so that is the weakest currency. The strongest currency at this moment is the New Zealand dollar. Okay, we've also got the Aussie, we've got the CAD, and we've also got the Swiss franc, which are rising. Okay, so they're above 6, 6 and above. So that's why we've seen the strength in the Aussie, we've seen the strength in the Euro, we've seen the strength in the Swiss, the Kiwi, and the Canadian as well at times. Okay, so the US dollars are quite weak at this stage. So now what we're looking for here is a break above this resistance now. It's formed this resistance level. So if we just go through to the bigger time frames, okay, we can see lower volume on this up move. Okay, so I would expect some sort of retracement back down, and we can see that we've got ultra high volume on this bar here and also ultra high volume on this bar. So I won't be surprised if we do come back and test this area once again, okay, before we push higher. But if we do start to see ultra high volume on up bars, that is a sign of weakness, and that's a possibility that this move may turn around. So we'll see what happens over the next day or so. Now, where it could likely go, like I stated yesterday, if we bring up the 4-hour chart, right, we are likely to head back up towards that 80-cent level if we get that continued strength. So if I look at the Smart Center Pro, right, we do have trend alignment to the upside, except for the daily, which is sideways at the moment, and the 1 minute. So we are looking for long opportunities in the Aussie USD, and we're looking at a resistance at around that 80 cents to 80.25. That's where we could see the Aussie go back and test. Okay, so just keep an eye out on that. So they're the key levels that I'll be keeping an eye out for. And if you've got any questions at all, please shoot me through an email to info@superchargedwyckoffvsa.com. Have a great training day, folks, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye for now.